Izzy, do you know why today sucked?
Why?
Because my parents found out I was a bisexual, gender fluid, furry, proxy, non-Christian, slenderist. I had a DeviantArt account. They found almost my diaries. And they asked me today who Axe was. I said just a code name for my best friend, Raylan. I was so mad that I had to use that name. I cried in the car in front of my dad.
You'll be okay.
Fuck you, bitch.
Alright, Game Changers, welcome back to another video here today. Now, first of all, I don't know what the heck she was spewing on about. It just made a whole lot of God knows what. It made no goddamn sense. But honestly, I'm not all that surprised because people who look like that consistently and constantly do stuff like this on the regular.
No, he's got a point.
It's almost as if they need and crave constant attention. I really can't think of any other reason. But anyways, moving on to a completely different topic. Have you guys personally, or do you know someone who's had a weight loss goal? How do you usually track the progress of it? Besides tracking calories, checking the scale, measuring yourself, and trying on clothes, you also take progress photos, right? Yeah. Especially before and after ones. You would think that this is normal and there would be nothing wrong with it.
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
But what if I told you that there was a woman on TikTok who said that the before photos encourage fat phobia and body shaming? Huh? You just can't make this stuff up. But before I show you guys that clip, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter so that way you can follow all that I tweet out. And make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to become a part of the game-changing community here, because I cover viral videos, trending videos, and videos that, of course, make no goddamn sense. Anyways, if that sounds interesting, let's get into it.
When diet culture or personal trainers say, take progress photos to stay on track, what they're actually doing is perpetuating the lie that us humans are healthier when we are smaller, which is simply not true.
Excuse me, what?
So let me just get this straight here. She said that before and after photos are bad because they perpetuate a lie that smaller is healthier. Then she says that's simply not true. Okay, first of all, there is completely nothing wrong with taking before and after pictures. In fact, I highly encourage them because they give you a great record of accomplishment, something you can always look back on for motivation and to inspire others.
I know that's right.
On the topic of looking smaller, everyone knows, or should know, that less body fat in general is healthier than having tons of it. High body fat can increase the risk of conditions such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Now, I'm also not saying that having way too little body fat is healthy, because it's not. Having too little can also be harmful, potentially affecting fertility, immunity, and heart health. But listen, game changers, we have got to take a look at this person's TikTok profile before we continue. Alright, her name is Laura Gyasi. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce her name. She's following 92 accounts. She has a following of 210,000. She has 3.6 million likes. And in the very first line, she wasted no time by announcing her pronouns, which are she, her, and she has the pride flag there, which obviously indicates that she is of the rainbow persuasion. She's a certified PT, personal trainer. She says, want weight loss advice? I'd go elsewhere.
Transformation photos also demonize the before photo as someone that is not good enough just as they are. What does this content say about somebody that looks like the before photo? It says you are not good enough as you are, and I had to go to extreme lengths to not look like you, and I'm being celebrated for that. Piggybacking onto fat phobia and body shaming.
And you got to think, partner, you don't want
What
to...
the fuck are you talking about?
Which is in a way kind of the point of before and after pictures. I mean, the whole reason you are taking them is to show what you look like back then and how you've changed for the better. It means you were not satisfied with how you looked before and now you are.
This content also regularly focuses around women, that a woman's primary focus in life should be to take up as little space as possible.
You stupid.
Asked as determination or discipline. Lastly, these photos belittle exercise simply down to a weight loss tool, but it is so much more than that.
Is it? Is it really so much more than that? What about for men? What if they want to lose weight and take before and after pics? Do all of these apply to them as well?
While I'm waiting for your fucking response, are you just not gonna say anything, dumbass?
By the way, I never thought I'd ever agree with a Kardashian of all people, but in this next clip, she kinda has a point, minus all of the plastic surgery she's gotten done.
I can't stand people that are like eating a bucket of like Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Like, I'm so fat. And like, they won't work out. They won't change their diet. They won't drink more water. They won't whatever. But they're complaining. I'm like, well, you're always going to be in this victim.
There is so much wrong with this. Here are 3 things that come to mind as to why this is absolutely disgusting. For one, she's spewing this rhetoric that people in larger bodies just sit around eating ice cream all day. For one, that's not true. And number 2, who are you to judge if somebody does or doesn't do that?
First of all, she wasn't even implying that all fat people do this. You know what? Let me replay that for you.
I can't stand people that are like eating a bucket of like Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Like, I'm so fat.
Hear that? She said she can't stand the people who are eating a bucket of ice cream feeling sorry for themselves. As far as who is she to judge them, well, if the people who are posting on the internet looking for validation and sympathy and complaining about them being fat without doing something about it, then they are 100% subject to the judgment hammer.
You were correct. It's fact.
She wouldn't be judging a thin person if they were doing it, because that's hashtag self-care.
Of course she wouldn't, because the skinny person isn't complaining about being skinny. I swear, these people are just dumb.
Number 2, she's coming from an incredibly privileged position which she seems to have lost sight of. Last but not least, she's spewing this fat-phobic hate in 2019, but she launched her Good American brand, which was size inclusive, in 2016. How can you talk about people in larger bodies like this, but have a body positive brand? Oh yeah, that's why. Because you see the money in the body positive movement and you're trying to cash in on it.
Come on now, you already know how celebrities work. They will cash in on anything that makes them money.
How dare you!
That isn't really a surprise to me, but the surprising part of the whole video is this personal trainer. She's obviously thin and says it's okay to be fat, and on her TikTok bio it says, want weight loss advice? I'd go elsewhere. Talk about things that make no goddamn sense. So a lady that talks about body positivity, says it's okay to be fat, and you shouldn't take before and after photos, is judging someone else?
Yikes! That's gonna be a fucking yikes from me, holy shit.
It's time for her to return to where she came from, which is the stupid portal. Speaking of stupid, that's about all that I can handle for today. Anyways, let me know all of your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. Now with that being said, this is GCP signing off.